Don't mind me, y'all. I had to roll a Molly up. I had to roll my hashish. Had to roll a hashish. I apologize. Now we back to it. I apologize. Let's get it. All right, so hopefully y'all not getting too much hopefully y'all ain't getting too much feedback. But shit, let's get back to it. All right, where we at? So we was right here with it. All right, take these hi-hats out because I don't like how they come in like that. Take this off. I'm gonna drop these hi-hats in on the 9. What are you at? There you go. Might drop them to 5. Right there. This dumbass paint tool. Let's get it. Let's get into it. Hold up, and then. So I usually like to do like an 8-bar hook, maybe a 16-bar hook, but usually for verses I like to do. So usually All right, stop that. Let me save this. Listen, all of my fellow producers and creators and people who work with like music and software and all that, listen, save. We know how crucial saving is. Save. Save. Cause you don't know how many times I done lost music, bro. I lost music. Like, I'm talking like hard drives, but that's a whole nother thing. But save your sessions, bro. Save your sessions. I know sometimes we get caught in the vibe of just creating, but make sure you saving. I mean, I do use a auto save for my FL, and I use PreSonus Studio One 7. So it's an auto save feature in those. So if you have a DAW or whatever you're using, more than likely you're using a DAW, but make sure you turn on that auto save. Sometimes that can mess with your CPU processing sometimes, and it may throw stuff off. Like in the middle of you working inside of your session and all that, it may do something depending on your processor in your computer. But yeah, auto save, yo, always auto save. Always. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got right here. I don't think I got them kicks in it. So this whole line, because I'm not using these kicks, so we can scrap these whole kicks out because I'm not using those. I think they actually muted. Yeah, I'm not using those, and I'm not using. There's something else I'm using, but then from here, you can just take all of this, right? Highlight all of this. We can just let this on, shifting up. Put that right there. Hold shift and push the arrow key up. That'll do that for you. And that's in the playlist, or that's in the piano roll as well. That starts on 5, so we can actually start that right there. We just flipping it. Let's turn these down a little bit. And this just laying the foundation for the intro and everything to follow after. So, but this just a quick basic intro, and I'm not even done doing that. But at least we see where we going at. We creating the spacing, we creating the vibes. You know, it's not just everything coming at you at one thing at one time. You know, it's just the bass is clear, is blaring, it's going ham. The kick, the clap is going crazy. Like, so it's like I like to a build up. And if you listen to music and you understand music and song structure and song format, and you understand intros, outros, you got bridges, you got verses, choruses, hooks, all that type of stuff. So song formatting, you always want to come in with an intro to people who just getting started in producing, and people who want to produce and beat making, all that. Always find intros, bro. Set your beats up right, man. Set your beats up right, but keep it simple. So that way the vocalist can do what they do, whether that's a rapper or a singer. Allow them to do what they do. But simple intros, build up, get into it, and let's get it. Because like I told you, attention spans these days are very short. So get into your vibes. Get into your vibes. We used to do long intros back in the day with beats. Like sometimes, beats not even starting into the 30-second mark. Sometimes like 40-second, 45-second mark, 50-second mark, like people getting into just the hook. You know what I'm saying? So these days it's like I try to get to the point. So I like to try to bring in things around, the 17, which is 16. If you in FL, or if you reading any DAW grid, like the grid in any DAW is usually like you can set it up like this. So like I said, And the way I learned how to count bars is basically, from the 5 to the 9. Well, from the 1 to the 9 is 8 bars, but from 5 to 9 that's 4 bars. From 1 to 5 that's 4 bars, and you can literally see this on the grid. Like you can literally see it if you in FL and you work with FL. You can see this literally on the grid. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4. You see that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that's what is that? What I just say is 8 bars, right? That's literally 8 bars. And then you count up with some more. So let's count 16 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 bars. You see that? So that's how you can always just like remind yourself. I know some people use metronomes to see if stuff is like hitting on the grid in certain ways. That's helpful. Don't get me wrong, but I learned how to count bars through listening. Like, so I never actually learned how to read sheet music a lot. I know some things from music class and shit back in the day, but I didn't retain a lot of that shit, to be honest, because learning music that way was born for me. So I always was hands on with music. So I always use my ear. So I usually realize like around, you know, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, like stuff have to be moving. Something have to be getting added, like transition, like movement in your beats. Like I notice with a lot of producers like that's just getting started or say they make beats or whatever the case, like a lot of their beats are just like, it's no flow to them. It's no movement. It's just one steady, so you want to make your beats vibe as much as you possibly can. You know what I'm saying? So from here, I might pop this out. Pop this out. So take. Yeah, I'm gonna take this out right here. Take the 808 out. Take this 808 out. Take this lead out. Take that lead out. Keep that in. Should we take the guitar out? The guitar just slapping though, bro. Might take that out too. And this right here can start your verse right here. This can start your verse right there. That can start the verse. I don't know what's going on with this motherfucker, but she's definitely tripping on me today. On this audio setting. Yeah, so I don't understand what the hell going on. That's just weird. That shit's weird.